How's everybody doing? Doing nice. Welcome to the live stream. Streaming because the dump. Been away. So you know, we eventually get back to it. The dump. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. What's up, Batch? How you doing, man? How you doing? I think it's sent for dumping. Feeling great at 10 boys. Start scooping. It's more like 5. I think it's more like 5. Hopium. Isn't it hopium enough that we are going up? This is a phantom, but you know, it is going, you know, recovering. Been watching this on a 1 minute chart down here, you know, and broke towards upside. So it is nice move towards upside. So you're gonna see how this actually, you know, ends right now. 30 minutes, very 30 minutes close above 20 moving average. That's nice. So you know, it might have been it. It might be it. I'm still waiting for the daily close. I'm still waiting for the daily close. You can see bit candle. I'm still waiting for this daily close. If you get some kind of, you know, some kind of doji down here, I mean, he just might do a nice move towards the upside, of course. Good well, Bjornar, how you doing, man? Set my safe pal up to day. What? Thanks for streaming, Tila. Brody, how you doing, man? Dodge Daddy yet? Yeah, we should probably play Dodge Daddy. I'm gonna play Dodge Daddy. I don't want to jinx it, so 7 right days in a row is rare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's rare. I don't remember when we had like 7 days in a row. I think we gotta go pretty far back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row up here. I don't know. I think you need to go pretty far back. That's why everybody been saying, you know, this is some kind of, you know, a bear market right now. What's up, Decentraland? How you doing, man? So it is quite rare. It is quite rare, nonetheless. It is quite rare. I'm just checking some other coins up here. Can you believe, guys, I bought nothing down here, nothing. I was like, wait for break, I'll wait for the pullback. Let's see if it's gonna break the line towards the upside. Let's see if it's gonna pull back down here. Just not buying, you know. Still going towards the upside. Atom breaking everything, like. Yeah, it might have been button, but this 5 minute chart, 5 minute chart. Now, the important stuff is, of course, on the 1 hourly chart and stuff like that. This is some kind of oversold levels. Hey, Sasha, brat. You're my bae. Man, great content. What's that chart was a killer. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go that way today. Tila, what's your portfolio worth? Right now, 0. You know, just USDT. Like David. UFO. Okay guys, so Bitcoin is almost back in green again, so the dump is finished more or less. I think it's really hard to see this any other way than, you know, being some kind of, you know, a dump on the downside. Now the question is, will this, you know, recover all the way up here? That's the question. Like down here, what do we see here is, you know, some kind of double divergence up here on the 4 hourly time frame. I'm going to show you. You can see here down, you see up, you know, double divergence up here, so you know, some kind of move towards the upside. Now on the small time frames, we are, you know, going towards the upside, but I'm looking at this line up here. That's 10 moving average up here. Maybe we're gonna get this some kind of a, you know, 4 hourly engulfing candle up here. That's gonna be very nice towards the upside, but you know, everything depends. By the way, Solana is doing very nicely right now, up 6%. I don't think Solana has been down more than 0.1% down or something like that. So Solana has been, you know, holding very nicely on the move towards the upside. You can see also Solana is one of very few coins that hit this 200 moving average and, you know, bounced exactly on the 200 moving average on the dollar down here. So it is looking very nice. I saw 3 peaks on a doomed house pattern. Yeah, because I'm a crypto started talking about it again. My best buy today was 112.6 ADA. 112.6 ADA, where is that at, man? 112. Wow, that's slow, man. Wow, that's slow. It's all the way down here, man. Yeah, that's a nice buy. If this recovers for A, that's a nice buy, of course. This is the daily chart. Let's see 5-minute chart. 12. Wow, you bought all the way down here, man. Ah, that's insane. That's insane. Props to you, man. Props to you. Nice move towards the upside right now. So you are something like upside, like 5% right now. 54, 38, 77, 60. You still think we're gonna go 38? We just hit 40. I mean, why should we go 38? I did tell you about the drop a week ago, so you may remember. Retest the big drop. Shall I tell you what will happen next? Yeah, do tell me what will happen next. E-flow. Managed to reduce my average spot price from 54 to 58, which I could have gotten lower. Stay and pray now. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Dollar cost averaging. Yo, Tila, what's up? What's up, Jimmy the Pig? Not much. Just trying to, you know, figure out whether we, you know, bottomed out what's happening up here. People wanna know. People wanna. Let's go VeChain. Let's go Shiba Inu. Let's go Doge on Mars. All the good coins except VeChain. Up on out to 30% with 10x. Ah, that's tricky, but you know, sometimes if you got some kind of, you know, throwaway money, 10x is fine. BTC dominance once. I've been looking at BTC dominance, and let's see up here on the daily time frame. So I saw that that guy from Crypto Banter wanted to know the line. Where is the line? Did we break the line? And I think the line is something like this up here. So we are breaking the trend, this downward trend towards downside. So Bitcoin has been losing the dominance, but right now Bitcoin is gaining dominance towards the upside. But it's a short-term trend. I mean, it's a daily chart, so you know, not much quite to expect there on the dominant chart up here. Will the dominance continue towards the upside? And you know, will Bitcoin, you know, kill alts even more? Because this is, you know, when Bitcoin goes down and dominance goes down, that's the worst case scenario for altcoins. What's up, Salem? How you doing, man? Thank God. I've been busy, could not stream before now, but it doesn't matter. Hold long term, guys. Hold long term. Depends on how long you have. BT is right now 0.12%. Let's see 5-minute chart up here. Yeah, it's still just going straight up to the, you know, it's just going straight up to the moon, guys. Just going straight up to the moon. No pullbacks, literally no, zero pullbacks. 1 hourly chart, no pullbacks. 15-minute chart, no pullbacks. No pullbacks, guys, no pullbacks. What's that? Short term is ugly, long term is booming. Depends on how you look at long term, man. Huge pump. The real bull run has just started. People are so excited up here, guys. People are so excited because, you know, when we are previously, when we are 29k down here, you know, and I even called bear market down here and then just reverse, but you know, people have been so bullish up here. No, it's not bear market, it's not bear market when we went up, right? Everybody was saying it's not bear market, but over here everybody's saying this is bear market, this is it, it's finished, it's gone, it's done. Everybody is saying over here that it is bear market, like literally everybody. So it is bear market or not? Let's do a poll. So what is it? Bear market, not yet. Bull market. Bull market. Bear market, bull market. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you guys think. We're going out to 55k and then back to 38k to fake a big head and shoulders then moon. The central plan has everything you know, worked out. Looks like our moon boy guess is wrong. You're gonna see, we gotta, you know, we gotta moon phases, of course. Moon phases, let's see moon phases up here. How the moon phase is looking right now. Just remove these two up here. And I mean, the moon, I'm gonna never doubt the moon again, guys. Never. Like up here, you know, you see here it goes a little bit towards the upside. Upside up here maybe a little bit, but you know, the new moon, it crashed us down, guys. Right now Bitcoin is 0.36% in green, guys. Finally it's in green. Look at the green candle, guys. Look at the green candle. We are in green. Green candle, guys, green candle. So I don't know. I think we might, you know, start saying that it's a button, but I don't want to jinx it. DaVinci J15 believes it is really starting alt season and Bitcoin holders must trade. I don't think alt season. I've been looking, but I don't think alt season starts this way. First Bitcoin goes, you know, very high, and then first Bitcoin goes very high, and then at some kind of peak, you know, alt season starts. So Bitcoin has to rally first, and after the rally, that's when alt season starts. Alt season doesn't start at the bottom. At the bottom, you know, that's when Bitcoin rallies, and you know, alts follow afterwards. And then when Bitcoin, you know, stops rallying, alt season kicks in. Last days I even dreamt in red. So problem with the one is that it looks like it's some kind of rising wedge up here. I don't know if it's rising wedge or not. Solana looks really nice. They're already 6% up right now. Phantom also has this, you know, it broke down on this move towards the upside. So I don't know if it broke, you know, the rising wedge or what it did, but you know, it's kind of getting me scared. Also on this on the YFY year finance, it moved towards downside, so I don't like this, you know, breakout towards the upside. It's kind of fake breakout. Atom is at some kind of high, but you know, this you know, shooting star or gravestone dojo, whatever it's called, not the very most of it, but this is above certain moving averages still on the daily, on the weekly time frame, and I think everything above the weekly time frame looks nice. So you know, we're gonna see. Wow, Bitcoin is actually really quite hard. Like Bitcoin, there is no look at the candle. Look at the candle, guys. Look at the candle. I think. Oh no, it's gonna pull back. Now it's gonna pull back. I just said, following on strings for a while, it's entertaining. Nice. So I just said like there is no pullback, guys. I think pullback is about to come. I think everybody's starting to FOMO in right now. The big green candle up. This 5-minute chart still, you know, but you know, look at one. Look at an hourly chart. Hourly candle, guys. Look at the hourly candle. I'm not worried by the hand and shoulders. Those should form at the end of trend. They don't cover the entire trend. BTC green candle, yeah, BTC green candle. 4 hourly bullish engulfing candle. Still 2 hours left to go, but you know, it is quite big. Maybe it's gonna go all the way for some kind of 42,000 before some kind of pullback. That can't bounce. I don't think this is that can bounce. It's pretty legit. It looks legit. But I'm not buying. I'm not buying this candle. I'm not buying this candle. I'm just not doing that. Short squeeze. No pullbacks. No pullbacks. There was one little green red candle here on Solana. 42.5 close today, 100%. 42.5, that's daily 20 moving average. No, it's 4 hourly 20 moving average. 42.4, 42.4. 42.4, it's daily candle. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna get any kind of pullback. Like it was quite, you know, big candle up here. So you know this definitely needs to pull back a little bit. I don't know. Have you heard of baby Bitcoin or baby Dogecoin? Of course I've heard about it. Pump your son of a... Yeah, pump. Maybe Elon went to the rescue via Twitter. Haven't seen what's... Guys, if you're not following me... I've been away, but... I've been posting tweets. So, you know, if you want to know what's happening and stuff like that, see, I'm back watching 1-minute charts. I have problem picking coins directly from Cryptology soon. Overextended levels on daily RSI. So, you know, don't... So, you know... I'm posting on Twitter even if I'm not live, so you know it's okay to follow me on Twitter if you wanna. Massive candle, yeah. Look at it, no pullbacks, guys. No pullbacks. It's just going straight to the moon, guys. Straight to the moon. No pullbacks. So it was, you know, maximum fear, definitely. I thought, you know, up here it was supposed to go up, you know, but it kind of dumped down this, you know, pretty hard towards down. Now let's look at some kind of a long-term analysis up here. I'm going to show you some very nice support levels that I actually wanted not wanted, but that I thought that we might, you know, hit. This is 43,160. This is the most important level to, you know, if we close down here, even with this pullback towards the upside, it's still not done yet. I think we need to get above 4360, 43,160. Let's just write coordinates nice. 43,160. I think we gotta get above 43,160 to avoid this, you know, lower low, because that's gonna be bad. But if we close above 43,160 today in the next 2 hours, so that's another, how much is that? Another 3% towards the upside. Now I've seen, you know, thing happen before, so definitely can pump another 3% towards the upside. But if we close down here, it's not gonna be a, you know, nice feeling. So even if you start railing towards the upside, we already got this lower low, which is not the good stuff, not good stuff. Now we got some kind of important levels beside those down here at what's that, 38 and 39,000, and this is actually support that I was actually thinking about on the move towards down. I wasn't looking at this 40k down here, 40k that we had previously. You can see this 40k previously on the daily time frame. That was up here. That's where we actually stopped right now. But just because we cannot push it down that much right now. But I was actually looking at this 39, 38 support down here, and I was thinking, hey man, maybe, just maybe, we can, you know, push it a little bit more towards downside, and then hit this this level up here, and then bounce. But you know, luckily for us, we are bouncing right over here. Let's see what's happening up here. I'll be getting the, yeah, the pullback is finally happening eventually, you know, but you know, the big candle, a lot of people, you know, so I think we need to pull back a little bit to go a little bit sideways, something like that, before we continue towards the upside. But you know, big candle when everybody FOMO was in, you know, everybody like who didn't buy, like, you know, was waiting, like suddenly, you know, big candle. Tomorrow is weekly close. Yeah, tomorrow is weekly close. Today's interesting. So we got like 2 days left for 3% or something like that. It should be doable. Should be doable to get back, you know, 3% towards the upside, above 43,160 up here. Yeah, that's like 3.2% towards the upside. So we got like 1 day, 24 hours. We got 24 hours left. No, 26 hours. 26 hours left to make this candle, you know, close above 43,160. Just to avoid, you know, technically this, you know, this downtrend pattern is trend towards downside, right? Low and then lower low. So to avoid that, if we close above, you know, 43,160, that's gonna be nice, because that's, you know, option, still an option. So we got a low, higher low, right? So that's nice. So we want to avoid, you know, avoid closing below 43,160. Luckily, I've slowly built a link to be one of my biggest holdings, paying off finally. That's good for you, man. Glad that's paying off. That would look very bad. Yeah, that would look very bad. So we are trying to avoid that, but you know, we can still get like 26 hours left. So you know, 3% is nothing. This can change really quickly once the short stop losses starts popping. Yeah, that can change very quickly. So I'm not really worried right now. You know, I'm gonna, if we got only 2 hours left and 3% up to, you know, tomorrow, then you can start worry. But Dash was pumping. Ooh, man. 23%. God damn, this thing pumped, man. No, this, no, sorry, no. This is on the daily time frame, 7% today. But you know, it's for the last 3 days, it's been just going towards the upside. So you know, this looks like, you know, some kind of finished accumulation zone down here. So maybe, just maybe, you know, Dash can actually continue towards the upside. Is there anything? Dash is on the rise as entire crypto market falls. Okay, why is Dash crypto trending? So Dash is trending. Dash general overview. Let's Dash general overview. So does anybody know anything why Dash crypto overview trending volume? Dash coin blah blah blah. Skip updates. The Dash crypto. What is Dash? Read also software levels. The name Dash came from Dash is open source blockchain. After giving live, it has most features and software developer. I don't know. Was there any kind of news on Dash? Bitcoin made Dash towards 100 this year. Should you? 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, some analysis says maybe somebody is pumping it. Bitcoin price has blah blah blah. Bitcoin dominates blah blah blah. Here the Bitcoin price. No, this isn't Dash. I don't know. If somebody knows why Dash is pumping, then, you know, Hex is 10% up. Yeah, I saw Hex was actually 20% up today, or 18% up today, but, you know, pull back a little bit. Solana is doing, the way I see it, the best up here, 6% up right now off of this bottom, and, you know, it's performing nicely. Hex is up 12% right now. One is actually in green, 0.28%, but I really don't like this rising wedge, man. I really like. Now if Bitcoin continues relative upside, it breaks this, you know, rising wedge towards upside, it's just gonna go parabolic, so that's nice. But, you know, in some kind of bearish territory that Bitcoin is right now, you know, but we are setting us some, you know, some really nice move towards upside, because this cannot just bleed forever towards downside. Eventually you gotta have some kind of, you know, some kind of pullback towards upside. If we get pullback towards upside, I think altcoins are gonna have a really good time. 55 weekly, yeah, sure, man. Let's see on the weekly time frame up here. But this is 50, but where is the EMAS? EMAS, let's do EMAS. EMAS. We gotta give a, you know, some weird color to the EMA, because, you know, pink. Okay, pink. So EMAs are pink right now. 55. Now I'm saying 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So this is EMA. EMA is right now at 43,826, give or take. Let's just put it down a little bit up here. So this pink line, the pink line is at 46.8. So it's like 700, but it's in the ballpark area up here. It's in the ballpark area up on the on this 43 close that I think is very important. So yeah, so if you know, if you are looking at EMAs and stuff like that, maybe that's your thing, man. Fluxus signs partnership with Nvidia pumping. Hey Tila, hey, I play Zex. How you doing, man? Top 5 crypto, my thinking: Mana, Matic, VeChain, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Mars, Elon. Well, those top 5 are, you know, what you're very biased towards those, at least the way I see it, at least right now, and there's probably a reason for that. It's technically not a lower low, because the previous low is the one from July 20. No, this is no, but you know, you cannot say, oh, you know, you cannot go down here and say, oh, this is not a lower low because we are low down here. That's not how these things works. You look at a previous low, so it, you know, low, you know, so this is previous low, this is, you know, low, so you know, you gotta look at a previous low, not this low down here. Did Binance crash? I don't know, did Binance crash? I think my app is doing fine. Theta Tia, please, there will be no Theta Tia, it's not doing much. If you said Solana or One or some other, you know, Atom. So which coins are good right now, the way I see it? I think Atom is, you know, doing nicely above all moving averages. One is doing nicely as well, but, you know, it might be some kind of rising wedge up here. CRV also might be, you know, hitting some kind of tops up here, but, you know, it had this pullback towards downside, towards moving averages. Chainlink also, there is a lot of talk about Chainlink. Solana definitely right now, but, you know, Solana is problematic, even though it hit like 200 moving average on the daily. The problem with Solana, it just like got crashed down below this moving average. So even if it pumps up, it needs to do a nice move above 198, 190, yeah, 196, give or take. It needs to do a very nice move above these levels up here. If it can do that, then only then we can. You know what, guys? I'm gonna make a new logo. This is gonna be my new logo, okay? Is this something that I, you know, what kind, I mean, if I do this as a logo, will that, you know, is somebody having this as some kind of, is this some kind of, you know, some kind of icon for something? Change. Was it changed by NG coin? Not much. Should be huge for it. What's up, JD? I do, man. Soon you can stake your Chainlink. Soon? My dad had a dream that Theta and VeChain were $100 each. Order book combinates doesn't work on mobile app. Yeah, nobody cares about order book combinates. Or any kind, I reckon. What do you name your stream a dip for ants? I don't get it. What sense? It's a meme. It's a meme. You know, a dip for ants meme. You know. What is this? A dip for ants? What? For ants, meme, something like that, right? What is this? A picture for ants? Because it's a small picture, something like that. It comes from this one. Yeah, like it's a meme. Yeah, doesn't matter. I want to explain memes. It's a dip for ants. It's an Egyptian Ankh symbol. Okay, let's see what Ankh symbol Egypt. Okay. The Ankh or key of life is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyph symbol that most commonly used in writing and in Egyptian art to represent the word for life, and by extension as a symbol of life itself. The Ankh has cross shape but with a teardrop shape. Yeah, teardrop shaped loop in place of vertical upper. So it's not exactly the same, but you know, I always do this. You know, maybe I should change like. You know, just it's not like, you know, anchor is like this is anchor, but you know, mine is like, because like, okay, this line we gotta cross this line, you know, towards the upside. You know, you see it. Weekend is present. The beats in my chart respect perfectly, so I'm going to really call it this. One way to do it, man. One way to do it. Also female symbol. Okay, then we're gonna do it like this then. Okay, we're going down. Okay. This is the new logo, guys. This is the new logo. It's me losing a hangman. Yeah, the hangman. By the way, I figured out a nice name for this thing up here. This pattern, you know, you go towards the upside and you do this kind of thing. This is a hangman pattern because oftentimes you just drop down. You know, you drop down. Hangman. This is a hangman pattern from now on. Let's see up here what it says. Yeah, also female symbol. Yeah. So we're not gonna use that. We're not gonna use that. How is Bitcoin doing right now? 0.64%. Let's go back to 5-minute chart. Did the 5-minute chart pullback yet? Yeah, you can see here the pullback is happening on the 5-minute chart. I think it needs to pull back a little bit more. Unfortunately, it just went too much. 1 hourly, it looks great, guys. 53 seconds for 1 hourly close. We are getting up there, man. We are getting up there. Let's see the lines. Let's see the line. Is line broken? Oh man, almost. But you know, maybe it's something like this up here, but it doesn't matter. It's not broken yet. It's not broken yet. This one up here, almost on the dollar. I would say this one up here because it's you know, confluence with the 50 moving average. So I'm gonna go with that. You know, some lines are better than other lines. Not all lines are made equal. So maybe it's something like this. Yeah, this looks nicer. It's almost down there. We're gonna see where we close right now. Can we zoom in this more? 9 seconds. Oh, just below. Chainlink seems to be finding difficulties in breaking 27.5. That might be it. Feature will do better once the president of China, Xi, demands his people stock up. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how, you know, after China, you know, created the, you know, digital yuan currency. So I don't know how fan he is of anything, you know, that might go against that. I wish our godly sport had held, but we couldn't play the godly sport game for months. But you know, I'm still on the you know, on the bullish train. I've been on the bullish train since down here, right? Everybody who's following channel, I've been even down here. I've been very bullish. And even on this move towards downside, I said like I'm gonna give it, you know, chance to, you know, to bounce up. I'm gonna give it until the week. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last dip, you know, and we're gonna recover towards upside. Now it's gonna be really important to get above some kind of 46 levels up here if we wanna have any kind of continuation towards upside. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. But right now, you know, it's okay. We take what we get, guys. We take what we get, right? We take what we get. Let's see if we can draw this line a little bit nicer up here. Maybe something like this. give or take. I think we just stopped just barely below that line. Okay, let's see. Let's use this one up here. Yeah, this one got broken, maybe. We are at least above 10 moving average, but this is on 4-hourly time frame. On 1-hourly time frame, we did cross on 1-hourly time frame. We did close above 10 and 20 moving average. Like how much more do we have to ask for? Like we are above 10 and 20 moving average on the you know, and this entire dump down here, the last dump down here, we already recovered that, right? So since you know since 2 o'clock today, you know, we recovered everything. Right now it's going a little bit more towards the upside as well. So it's gonna be really interesting how how the daily close is gonna play out, especially if you can get this engulfing candle down here on the 4-hourly time frame. That's gonna be very nice. We already showed that there is a double divergence up here on the RSI. Imagine there is a RSI down here, zigzag, right? So there is there is a RSI up here, so it goes something like this goes something like this. There is divergence, so we are looking to continue going towards the upside. And if you get this 4-hourly bullish engulfing candle, it's gonna look nice. Bitcoin's right now 0.73 in green already, so it does look nice. I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but one baby step at a time. And you can see as soon as you zoom out, everything's like, oh man, we didn't do nothing, we did nothing. So we gotta see how this actually plays out, because if you look at RSI down here, it was all the way down at some kind of 28 level. We are at pretty low levels, and every time this has happened before, we either had a nice pump towards the upside, or we go into some kind of sideways motion where this goes towards the upside and then continue dumping towards the downside, right? So that can happen as well. So I'm keeping all the options open right now. I'm not calling it right now the bottom, but it is nice recovery. And you can see that already. It has not recovered the dump. It is -3. Wow, it is -3.6. Yeah, it hasn't recovered the dump. It is doing badly, guys. Wow, why is it doing this badly? Why is Ethereum doing that badly? Maybe it just wants to close down here. This is 50 moving average on the weekly time frame. We already broke this down up here, right? This got broken, right? So we went down, but there is, we should at least get some kind of, a retest up here before anything happens. Vitaly dumped it. The MACD on the monthly flipped bearish. Is winter here? Oh man, I don't want to see that. Let me go to the MACD. It did not flip bearish yet. Okay, so we have no cross yet up here. There is no cross, but yeah, it does not look that good. Also, this is higher high, while this is lower high. So there is also divergence up here. Also, this is higher high, while this is there is RSI divergence on the monthly, looking to cross towards downside. So monthly time frame definitely does not look that good, guys. The monthly time frame definitely looks like crap. Doesn't matter how you look at it. I didn't, to tell you the truth, I did not expect this move towards the upside up here. I explained that this is some kind of extend, smack, hug, dump move. So oftentimes you have these moves that extend away from the moving average, then they smack on the moving average, hug the moving average, and then just dump on the downside. But this one actually pumped towards the upside, and everybody's like, hey man, we're going to the moon. Nope. So right now going down. So this extend, smack, hug, dump pattern is playing out on the monthly time frames. So I don't like watching the monthly time frames. Everybody becomes so bearish. But what are we gonna watch then? Well, we're gonna watch daily chart, stuff like that, see the pumps. So here's the thing in the bear market, guys. In the bear market you do not want to hodl, because hodling in the bear market is like insane. If it's a bear market, I'm not saying it's a bear market, I'm saying, but these moves towards the upside are legitly like you got one, 1, 2, 3 moves, maybe you can call this 4th move. So you got five nice moves towards the upside, and that's it. Entire year 5 moves towards the upside. right? But you know, if you're shorting, you can, you know, long, you can short, you can long, you can short, you can long, you short, but you cannot hodl. That's the thing, you cannot hodl. Down here you could start hodling, right? You can start hodling from up here. It really doesn't matter because this was, you know, some kind of ending, you know, some kind of button, and you know, hodling in any kind of, you know, either sideways motion, because this wasn't the bear market. Like I hodl since down here, right? You know, it's really no problem. Even through the you know, Corona dump, you hodl because it doesn't matter, because you still haven't had the bull run, right? But you know, after you know, you got some kind of new heights, and you know, people start talking about some kind of moves towards downside, some kind of bear market happening, you know, you kind of don't want to hodl through that. But you know, if this, you know, for some reason just bounce towards the upside, best case scenario, right? Best case scenario. I probably missed something, you know, so this is probably gonna, you know, bounce pretty hard towards the upside. He said it was not ready for mainstream adoption either. Of course it's not ready for mainstream adoption. Did you see the fees? Last time I used it to buy something, I paid 160 bucks. I paid 160 bucks for one transaction, guys. I'm never using it ever again in my life. I watched the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour scalping these shorts and longs, but it's thing. I need a bot. When is next pump moon? Next pump moon is on the 17th, so we got like 10 days left or something like that. It does, yeah, it is terrible, it is terrible. Like, maybe the blockchain is good and stuff like that, but you know, the fees are, you cannot do anything. 160 is my portfolio. So you cannot do anything with wait for Pulse Chain. Yeah, Pulse Chain is gonna fix stuff. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Yes, you are worse than text here in US. Yeah, it's extreme. Like, you gotta fix that thing, gotta fix that fast, because right now everybody's, you know, building something on Polygon, on Solana, on you know, Phantom, on any other chain than Ethereum, because like nobody wants to use it. XRP is shizzle. Then 10 days of crap. It might be 10 days of crap. Let's see this 5-minute chart, how it's actually playing out. Oh, this is actually quite nice, quite bullish, you know. This sideways motion up here, consolidation up here, it looks very nice. I like that, it looks very nice. Solana doesn't give a F, you know, Solana is just, you know, moving towards the upside. Solana is actually doing pretty nicely. But, you know, on the daily time frame looks fine, on the weekly it looks a little bit worse, so, you know. Still not quite there yet. It needs to get above this level up here. Still in some kind of downtrend. Needs to do a nice move up here above 185, something like that. But you know, in other news, water is wet. Did you sacrifice? Yeah, I did sacrifice a little bit. I'm not missing next hex, but you know, if it turns out to be nothing, then it's nothing. Only 5% know about crypto, I think. I don't think even that's much. I mean, I think people have heard about it, but I don't think it's 5. I think it's like 1.0%, 0.1% or something like that. Big institutions don't care about it. Guess retail 100% does. Yeah, like big, like if you got them like 160 bucks, like who cares? Like they're gonna buy it. They don't care, right? It's, but you know, if you got some kind of meme token and your clientele is, you know, kids from high school. You know, nobody's gonna buy your meme token for 160 bucks. You know, I'm just saying. I need Elon Musk to tell the world to start investing in crypto, so their dollars are not lost from money printing. Yeah, I mean, if Elon could do that, that'd be nice. Yeah, this looks very good. We had 1 hourly close. Let's see 30 minutes close up here 2 times. So the only thing we're waiting for right now is this 4 hourly close and the daily close. So 4 hourly close and daily close are closing in almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I think we might have some kind of sideways motion right now. I'm not quite sure how far we can actually pump. Can we actually, maybe we can go all the way up here to some kind of 42 levels up here. Another, what's that? Another 1% towards the upside. But are we gonna, you know, if we can actually manage to, you know, cross, you know, 20 moving average also on the 4 hourly time frame, you know, that might be very, very bullish move. Hope you don't get rejected from 42. Holding smart. Thank you so much for chat. Take care, Suka. Lol. Take care. I don't know what Suka is, but I'm guessing it's something nice. Thanks. See you around. What are the EMAs you are using? 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 moving average, simple moving average. We only do simple stuff here. Definitely get rejected at 42, sorry. Oh, Jaden, don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. Come on, don't be like that. This is a bullish engulfing candle. How can you get rejected if you have an engulfing candle? Bullish engulfing candles, you know, previous candle is this big. So if the next candle is bigger than the previous candle, that's called engulfing candle. Now this is a bullish engulfing candle. Now if this was green and this was red, that would be bearish engulfing candle, and so forth, right? Not much happening. What can we check? 8x. 8x is one of these coins, you know, it was, you know, pumped, but you know, suddenly started not performing that well. You see up here, we are looking at some kind of 120, it hit 120, and then it started going towards downside. It started breaking, you know, all kinds of, trends up here. So it's not, you know, let's look at something like this. So it's not the most, is it holding this support? It just, you know, it just below the support down here, so it needs to get it back above 85 8x to not lose the daily support. I think 85 or something like that. But it just hasn't been performing lately. Ever since it hit this 120 up here, we had it at 120 up here. We're looking for 120 on AVX, and ever since it hit that, it's kind of not been performing on the performing well. It just not can be performing well. So right now it has this very steep downtrend up here that needs to be broken towards the upside. So technically right now it's not much, you know, not much is being done. Let's see up here on the 4-hourly time frame up here, that's a 5% move towards the upside on 4-hourly. So it is trying, you know, to climb a little bit, but you know, whether this is the bottom or not, it kind of depends. Now Bitcoin does look a little bit more like it is bottoming out because of these divergences, stuff like that. It needs this engulfing candle, you know, to close about 20 moving average. So I'm not, you know, I'm not 100% on the bandwagon of the bottom just yet, but you know, it does look nice. It does look nice. Look here, guys. This is the logarithmic chart. On the logarithmic chart, you got rising wedge. Now, if you look at it on the regular chart, it's some kind of channel. 299 bucks. MS, thanks man. Thanks for the bucks. Thanks for the beer. I have made $5 holding region for over a year. Thoughts on Matic? Matic is also one of these coins that we said, like, I think, you know, there was just too much hype and it hit some kind of highs. I'm gonna show you up here. I think you need to look at this on the chart. It just, you know, it is going in this rising wedge up here, and you know, it hit these levels up here that we are looking for. It, you know, and once it hit those levels, right now it's going back to this support down here. So definitely needs, you know, nice bounce up here, because if it falls through this support down here, if it falls through the support on the downside, it's gonna look bad. Because target for this is something like all the way down here at $1 or something like that. So it's not a good target or anything like that. Same for Luna. Luna and Matic, you know, did the same move towards the upside. You can see here, man. Not only that, Luna actually managed, Luna was actually pushing this some kind of rising wedge up here, whatever it is, rising wedge. You know, it went up, went back into the wedge, then went out of the wedge, and right now going back down again. But this climb up here, this climb on Luna is exactly the same as Eagle. Where is Eagle? I don't know. Here's Eagle. You can see also Eagle up here, almost exactly same. It has some kind of rising wedge, broke out, right back up, and look what happened after Eagle after that. This was like last pump and then right down. This is the thing that, you know, MM Crypto has been shilling for. This is like the best thing ever. And it went up and straight down. Cardano. Where is Cardano? Cardano. There is Cardano. Minus 0.58%. So Cardano has this big support line on the weekly time frame that, you know, if it breaks, it's kind of bad times. Down here, you can see it's still not breaking the support, so you know it's still holding the support. Let's see if here there is any kind of divergence going on here. Well, technically there is other side divergence on the weekly time frame if it closes down here right now, but you know it's so small, and this stump is actually going towards the upside, so maybe it's reaching some kind of bottom, maybe, but you know, you never know. especially if we start breaking this on the downside. I would say, you know, there is still hope as long as it holds this, you know, trend line up here around 1.5 or whatever this is, 1.17. As long as it holds the line, I think there is hope for this to continue towards the upside. Now, if it starts breaking on this on the downside, I think, you know, some kind of capitulation might start coming in. Let's see up here. So you can see here, Cardano previously has been, you know, this is regular chart, so I'm just looking at. So if you start breaking this on the downside, because, you know, we've been, you know, trying to, you know, hold this very important level of support. So if you break it on the downside, it might be some kind of capitulation happening, right? On the daily time frame up here, we are holding this still this level of support, even with this zigzag motion up here. But still, I think the 50 moving average is an important one, because it got us rejected previously, right? Give or take, give or take. We got 2, it's here, up, all the way up down here. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe this is the line. Maybe this is the line for this this downtrend up here at least. 10-20 moving average on the daily time frame. I would say above 20 moving average, must be above the 50 moving average up here. So it needs to get above 140, 1.4 up here to show any kind of bullishness. Because right now, even this move towards the upside, you know, the bullishness is lacking a little bit. Bitcoin up 1.2% right now. It just doesn't give an F, man. Do we have any kind of divergence up here? There's no divergence up here yet. I mean, there is a little bit divergence here on the 5-minute chart. So on Twitter today, I asked, if you go to Twitter today, and on Twitter I asked, I'm gonna show you what I asked on Twitter. Maybe somebody else has something. Here we go, this one. I said, I have a problem picking what's gonna pump the most after the bottom. It sucks buying something that goes up 8%, seeing other coins do 17. What will pump the most? Phantom, Link, Sol, One, Atom, FYI, or Matic. And I think Solana is winning right now, because Solana is right now up 7%. But but that's just what I can see. I think we need to go on the daily time frame and see from the bottom to the top up here. So from the bottom to the top, this actually went up 10%. Phantom from the bottom to the top for today, 8%. One is actually in green, 9%. So yeah, I think mostly from the bottom to the top they're doing fine. Matic from the bottom to the top, 664. What more did I write there? A Link, Atom. Wow. So let's see Chainlink, how Chainlink is doing right now. So Chainlink went 9%. FYI, I think FYI is disappointing. Yeah, definitely very disappointing in this one. 5.46, and Atom 8-9%. Yeah, so it's around 9-10%, all of these coins from the bottom to the top right now. I'm curious to know where it came from. Don't be impressed. Just engulfing red candle on the 4-hour XRP, does that show weakness? Let's see XRP. Long time since I checked XRP for anything. 4-hour. It's not there is no bearish angle. If this candle closes above up here, if it closes up here, then you got the bullish engulfing candle, which is actually good. $5 up from the bottom. Just focus on Bitcoin. There is not much happening on Bitcoin though. There is not much. Bitcoin is around 125% up over here, and it is trying to, you know, what we have 30 minutes closing in 9 minutes, so we got some kind of 10-minute candle up here. 10 minutes actually close about 200 moving average, still going towards the upside. 30 minutes closing about 10 minutes is going to close above 100 moving average. 1 hourly is you want to close above the 50, which is quite nice, and the 4 hourly is the most important one. We are looking at some kind of 42.3 up here. You think SEC will pull on XRP and ADA? No clue, man. No clue. The central end, I've noticed, you know, a little bit of, I've noticed a little bit of, sorry about lines, I've noticed a little bit about, you know, some kind of patterns here when with these, you know, meme coins. They pumped a lot and it goes towards the upside. So right now this is some kind of downtrend still. What am I gonna say on this one? A nice pump towards the upside, and I thought it was gonna go, and it goes right back down again. Yeah, so it needs to get above this 50 moving average. You can see the confluence with the trend line as well. So that nothing is happening until it does this move, right? Nothing is happening until it does that move. Let's see where the support is for, just quickly for this one up here. So it is breaking the support down here on the weekly time frame. So, you know, mana doesn't look all that good right now, all that good. I mean, it needs to pump really hard next week. That's what it needs to do. So we're gonna see. But yeah, guys, there is not a lot of bullish coins right now. I can point like 5 to 10 coins at most. Probably only 5 coins. I can probably point to like 5 coins that are bullish right now. And beside those 5 coins, like everything else is looking like crap. So if this isn't, you know, bear market, I don't know what is. You know, I want to hear your opinion on what. Cocos. I'm not looking at Cocos. I don't know what that is, man. Is Link bullish? Yeah, Link is actually bullish. Link is actually bullish. Link is one of the few coins that is actually bullish. Let's see up here. So on the weekly time frame, it is a little bit below the moving average, so I don't like that, you know. But you see here, so if we can close Link, I think if Link can close above what's that, 27.3. If Link can close above 27.3, 27.2, 27.3 this week, so in 2 days, I think Link is gonna be bullish. Right now, it did have nice moves towards the upside. It does show bullishness, but I think it needs to close weekly above 27.2. You know, to continue bullishness towards the upside. Sorry about all the lines. Let's go to the daily time frame. It's been climbing nicely, so you know, not saying anything, but you know, we went down to some kind of 200 moving average support. There are probably other kinds of support on the downside up here, almost on the dollar, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the same. Actually, exactly the same. So we went below this 20 moving average and right back up again, which is nice, but we still got 23 days left. So right now we're hitting already this resistance at 26,000. So you're gonna see how this plays out. You know, there's a lot of people talking about Link, and I like that. I like when people are talking about it. I see these YouTubers, they're talking about Chainlink, they're, you know, discussing it, Link is bullish and stuff like that, right? 1000 end of year, whatever, right? So it's good that people are talking about it. As long as people are talking about something, you know, it can pump, you know. So nobody's talking about, for example, VeChain or stuff like that, but you know, people are talking about Link. VeChain was one of these coins that just pumped way too hard, and then you know, and then everybody abandoned it. So it does not look that good. It does not look that good. VeChain is one of these coins that, you know, yeah. Maybe it's just because, you know, maybe just because everything else looks bad, so you know, VeChain is bad. That might be the reason, but Dash reversing, no way. Reversing to the upside. I did great with my Cardano NFTs last few days. Oh, Cardano is NFTs. I'm not actually into, you know, what stuff can do. Is that to do anything will recover? I don't know, man. If Bitcoin recovers, everything will recover. But you know, Cardano has been dead for a long while. But you know, I'm still following Cardano, and you know, guys, I got a lot of coins on my list, right? And most of these coins, like 95% of the coins are crap right now. They are very low, so everything might pump, but they are not showing bullishness, guys. ICP is up 7% on the day. ICP is climbing, nice. How about SLP? SLP dying. SLP has no room, man. SLP is just like terrible. 95% down already. SLP will recover soon. SLP is an inflationary coin. You go into the game and you just get a ton of it. People just instantly sell it. There is no hope. Joule not listed on DEXs yet on Harmony One blockchain. Yeah, people have been talking about Joule. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but you know. Where's Cardano, bare? KDI, Cardano, Qcoin. Yeah, Cardano is also, you know, we called, at least I called, you know, Cardano some kind of top up here because it was going in this very steep move towards the upside. Once this broke towards the upside, downside, you know, it never kind of recovered. So it still cannot recover from this part up here. Still getting rejected and going towards downside right now, breaking even down here the support on downside. So I don't see Cardano like anything bullish right now, unfortunately. Looks like it skimped over 42 just fine. No way, did it do now? Let's see, 4 hour. Oh, that's nice. Now, but yeah, somebody's saying 42, but we are not saying 42, we are saying 42.3. We are saying this level up here, 42.360. Yeah, BTC is over 42, it's 42.160 right now. But we are looking at 42.360. If you can get above 42.360, then it's, you know, BTC going up. Yeah. So this might be, guys, I'm gonna show you this pattern up here. This pattern up here, we're gonna big move towards the upside, and then you get this move towards the upside. So this is a very common pattern. Price goes, you know, straight up, impulsive move. This impulsive move towards the upside. Then it retraces a little bit, and then it continues towards the upside. And what happens after this? It kind of does this, you know, consolidation pattern up here. So I think this move up here is gonna be consolidation pattern. So this part over here should have a volume going towards downside. So let's check that out. And there you go. Volume is going towards downside up here, so you can see big move towards the upside, consolidation fine, but you know, this continuing towards the upside, and this part over here is going towards downside on the downside. But this is 5-minute chart, so it's gonna be over pretty fast, but it's a very common move and it happens all the time. Where can I show you this? Where can I show you this move? On Mana, for example. I think Mana had this move exactly on a bigger time frame, but you know, it's still, you can see it up here on Mana. You got a pulsing move, you got a move towards downside again, you know, this move towards upside, and after that you get this flagging towards downside, and this move shows a lack of volume. I'm going to show you that over here, so you can see from over here to over here the volume is actually technically going towards downside. So this is some kind of ending phase. So oftentimes this, I don't know what I'm going to call this pattern up here, but this pattern is very common in on price action up here. You pulse move up there and then you flag to the downside, happens way too often. So right now what I'm looking at this on 5-minute chart. This 5-minute chart, so nobody cares. We are getting even this impulsive move up here to 43.360. So I think we just want to hit this on the dollar up here, and once we hit this on the dollar, I think we're gonna flag a little bit towards the downside. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. I see the market recovering right now. Yeah, it's too early for recovery, but you know, it is some kind of. Someone else was saying it would get rejected for, yeah, somebody, yeah, I remember that somebody said it would get rejected at 42, but you know, we said 42.360. So let's see if I'm correct up here on 42.362 or something like that. Let's see if I'm correct on the dollar. It's maybe. Let's see if we hit it on the dollar. How far are we? 0.13%. So we said this actually hit how far? This is 42,300. Oh man, we missed by 62 bucks. Let's see if we can get 62 bucks up here. Let's see if we can get 60. I don't know if we can get 62 bucks. Nah, we cannot. I think it's already failed. Oh man, this is 1 second chart, but you can see here exactly 42,300 failed towards the upside. Sometimes you don't hit always on the dollar, but you know, it's nice to know where the dollar is, right? It's nice to know where the dollar is. So let's see up here. Yeah, we have a little bit room to go, but you know, even if we close down here, it doesn't matter. Anything above 41 cent 50 is good. Go BTC pump. I don't know if it can manage to pump right now, but you know, it is very close to, you know, the target that I just showed you. But I think it's just I think this is right now. I think this has some kind of pullback up here. I think that's enough move for right now. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. The biggest problem right now is that, you know, altcoins haven't recovered that well. One is up 3.44%, so one is doing actually quite nice. One is doing nice. Link is up 0.1%, Solana is up 7%, Luna 0.1%, Cardano is up actually 1.62%. So there are definitely some coins that, you know, I also noticed that, you know, Zcash is you know, a little bit bullish up here. Dash is up 7%. Dash is of course doing very nicely. COS is up 5%, but not actually that much. Or Mithril or whatever this is. ICP is up 8%. So ICP has actually been doing very nice. ICP is actually, you know, going against the stream. So I believe a little bit more in ICP than some other coins, you know. But there is not a lot. Like Phantom is still down 8% even with this, you know, recovery. FYI is still down by 5%. Atom still down 4%. CRV is still down 5-6%, so you know, not all coins have recovered already towards the upside. You can see Bitcoin, you know, recovered already the dump, but not every coin has recovered the dump yet. So let's see what here. 431 votes, bear market, bull market. 64% still believe this is bull market. How about that for engulfing? Yeah, but it needs to close, so we still need to wait for 1 hour and 30 minutes for the close on the engulfing candle. Your thoughts on EOS and ICP? EOS, I said so much about it, but you know, I don't like the coin. Even with the exchange, the bullish exchange or whatever it is, it just doesn't have the innovation it needs, you know, to be bullish. But I'm not going to talk too much about fundamentals. Technically, it's also not. It looks bad. ICP, it's been bleeding for a long time. Maybe it's, you know, one day it's gonna, you know, go up. Order book FUD in the chat. There's order book FUD. Order book buy and sell order 300 bits at 42,300. Oh. Yeah, they know the amount they need to put up. It's facing many resistance on its way back to 50k. Yeah, it's insane how much there is resistance on the way to 50k. But you know, one resistance at a time. What's your opinions on fundamentals of each? And I don't know, man. I don't follow fundamentals, so I don't know what's happening there. Is a trap a massive shakeout of longs and shorts? Let's go back to 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Can't believe like 64% think bull market, 35% think bear. Was this the final liquidations? It might have been, but you know, we are, because it just came down to this 40k, and I thought it will go at least down to 38, 39k, but maybe it just went down too, you know, too fast. So, you know, maybe you're gonna have this, you know, nice move towards the upside. That would be best case scenario, right? Who's that behind you, bro? Yeah, who's behind me? I don't know. Nice see you, man. Nice, Gianni. Hodl. Short squeeze possible, but this is normal behavior within the current range. I don't know. If there was a short squeeze, we will see a lot bigger, you know, moves. BTC did nothing, trying so hard. Yeah, exactly. What look behind you, TLR? Someone there. Yeah. It's okay, man. Slow from Kazakhstan, they do a lot of crypto mining. Their internet is unreliable. Yeah, I mean, people are trying to, you know, justify Bitcoin going down by saying it's Kazakhstan's fault and stuff like that. I'm not actually on that bandwagon, you know, but whatever. Too salty. I've been thinking about that for weeks. Thoughts about volume being extremely low. Volume is not low, like it depends on what you're looking at, and exchange also, like what kind of exchange you're looking at. This is Binance, this is Qcoin. I think Qcoin is less manipulated than Binance, so you know, I like to look at it on Qcoin. By the way, we have, see down here, we broke through all of these supports up here, went straight down to this one down here at 40, what's that, 43, had a little shakeout, and right now went back down again. So I'm still looking at this 38 support down here. I'm not actually looking at this 400 support, although it did hold, but you know, at this 38, I have 38 bounce. If 38 doesn't hold, if we go down, we are looking at some kind of 34, 35 all the way down here. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. But on this move towards downside, you can see that the volume has been increasing. Cannot say, it really doesn't matter how much volume is. What matters is which way, which direction the volume goes. Does volume goes down, the volume goes up, you know, that's what matters. Like how much volume there is, it really doesn't matter. It's only, you know, how the volume is behaving on the chart. And you can see on these three, right? Now these three actually, beside this one down here, this was actually going towards downside. So interest in this move was actually lacking. It's only on this last one that we have this, you know, some kind of capitulation, and then, you know, jumped back up to here again. How high did we come here? 31,319 on. Yeah, but it's in the ballpark here. It's in the ballpark area. Volume of the weekend counts for nothing. Bro, do you think 28 is possible before we go back to all-time high? It could happen, but that's long term. Do you think 10-15 bucks is in play for if XRP if Ripple wins? 10-15x on XRP. $10-15x on SRP. So right now XRP is at 36 times 10, 360 Ethereum quality level. Nah, I don't see a 10x on XRP. I don't think XRP is like worth what Ethereum is worth. But that's just me, you know. I mean, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, you know, are up here. So are they worth like 20 billion? I don't know. 20 and 15 billion each. Maybe, I don't know. So buy the dips. Reversal. So there you go. You see, yeah, there you go. You see this pattern playing in real time right now. This is a small time frame, but you know, patterns play on all time frames. You bump, you go this move towards the upside, and right now should come some kind of bleed before we actually break this towards the upside. So I'm expecting next 1.5. I don't think we're gonna go higher than 42.3 right now. So you're gonna see how they actually, you know, plays out in the long term. I'm never selling XRP. The Fed cannot print anymore. They were given in court or no more. This is it. The markets are crashing. The new financial system has been implemented. Yeah, we know. We know. By the way, guys, I'm gonna make a video about the market crash and how you can, you know, safeguard yourself. What I think might happen, you know, my ideas, you know, how this is gonna play out, because everybody knows the market crash is gonna happen, right? Everybody knows. I don't think they know, but like there is no other way to look at it. Like interest rates are gonna go up, quantitative easing is gonna stop. There is probably gonna be some other, you know, stuff that's gonna, you know, affect the market that I do not know about, but we are already seeing on the charts that the markets are kind of overextended, needs to pull back and stuff like that. So you know, so we're gonna do a couple of assumptions and like how can you safeguard yourself against the market crash, because it's gonna be really tricky. And you know, we also gotta have to make an assumption between, you know, inflation and deflation, inflationary crash and deflationary crash, what's gonna happen and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make a video, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, I don't know. But I think, you know, when the market, you know, when the market crash collapse comes, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. But I don't think the dollar will crash, guys. I don't think the dollar will crash. I think dollar will play nice. You want me to show you something? This is the dollar index, guys. This is the dollar index. Let's go to the monthly time frame. This is the dollar index. Let's go down 2008. This is 2008. If you remember the, let me just pull up the let me do it like this. Add. Okay, guys. So what you're gonna see here, this is the, this here is Dow Jones. This is the market crash of 2008, you know, financial crash. It started here in October 07 and started going down. What you're gonna notice here is that dollar actually went up from over here. From this very point, dollar went up towards downside. So during a market crash, dollar value went actually up. You know, DXY went up, and I expect the same thing happen if we have some kind of crash again. I expect dollar to go towards upside because people don't have any kind of safe haven. The only safe haven is dollars, right? The only safe haven is dollar, right? So the way I see it, if we get another market crash or something like that, I think dollar is gonna be one of the very few, dollar, Bitcoin, maybe gold, maybe something like that, like it's gonna be very few, you know, ways to get out. Nice cabinet. It's from IKEA, man, it's from IKEA. You took some profits. Paper nets, USDT will be dissolved, Tether. But this is 2008 times 10. Yeah, it's 2008 times 10, but then it's 2008 times 10, you know, for USD, so everything goes up. Yeah, so you actually made a stream today. I'm the guy who asked you. Oh, nice, man, nice. Yeah, I did. I didn't make any videos, so I thought maybe I should do something. Oh, guys, what's happening? What's happening? Was I... No. $2K bounce is definitely a mid button. Yeah, don't panic. I got a job at McDonald's. Crypto Cartel, you're gonna do fine. Even during the financial crisis, the McDonald's will still be there and serving, you know, hamburgers. So Crypto Cartel, you're gonna do just fine. How is DXY going up? It's not going up. DXY is going down on the daily. See down here. So we hit some kind of target here at 36.7. We are actually thinking at 97.4 up here, but we hit up here. So right now it's kind of, you know, going sideways up here before maybe it goes a little bit down, maybe. Nice pump. TLR, thanks, bro. You're welcome. When the market crashes, the banks are going to take people's money. They are already stopping people from withdrawing. More than 10K at a time, your money should be out of the bank. Yeah, that's one thing. If the big market crash comes, the banks will fall. If they fall, if you have money in your bank, it's gonna be gone. Guys, you remember what happened in 1920, guys? You remember what happened in 1920? Because people think that the market crash, you know, will just, you know, go a couple of years, you know, 1 year and be gone. This lasted for, this, you know, from the top to the bottom, 34, that's almost 3 years. Imagine going down for 3 years, guys. 3 years downtrend. This is a, you know, downtrend for 3 years straight down. So if we have some kind of big crash right now, it's gonna be, you know, downtrend for 3 years, 3-4 years, and the recovery is not, you know, V-shaped recovery like Corona recovery, right back up, you know. Recovery is really slow. Look, you didn't even recover up here. You didn't even recover up here. Look how long it took for it to recover this. Look how long it took to recover to the all-time high. Look how long it took all the way up here, all the way up here. 54. So from the bottom down here at 32 to 54, like took 20 years to recover the this up here. So this was a, you know, 20 plus years market crash, that last 20 plus years to recover the market crash. So I'm just saying that if we experience something down here again, you know, something like this up here, you know, it might take a little while, you know, little while to get back up there again. You know, I'm just saying, Do you think this crash will also be in crypto? Yeah, but the thing about crypto is they cannot, you know, you can sell Bitcoin and controlled by, you know, market, but you cannot crash, you know, Bitcoin. The only way you can crash Bitcoin is if you take, you know, if you take control over entire internet and then, you know, stop people from mining, right? But you cannot stop Bitcoin. You can crash it with, you know, mining, but eventually it just pop right back up again because, you know, Bitcoin. But you cannot stop it. You cannot, you know, it's easy to stop other things, but you cannot stop, you know, Bitcoin. Check Turku. Yeah, Lira, it went up down 4%. Yeah. The best saving stablecoin is FXS. I don't know what that is. 90s, 20s depression. The government banned gold, told the public that it was the gold holders who caused the recession. Those who refused were arrested and gold was confiscated. Yeah, so get gold, just don't tell anybody that you have gold. World War III will most likely be a cyber attack, so it's possible. I don't know. Plus what you see in the S&P and Nasdaq can be divided by money M2 money supply. I'm not that into, you know, figuring out how stuff works. But the period time you showed was during World War II. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't actually during World War. Like World War II started it in like 40 something up here, right? Up here, but you know, maybe okay, maybe the World War, you know, had something to do with the depression as well. But it was going to recover up here until 37. I remember when it actually started. Maybe it was 39 or something like that up here. Maybe it was 97. They started and going a little bit down again. It was maybe it would have recovered a lot faster. Maybe it would recover, but still, you know, even if it recovered this fast, it's still like something like 5 years recovery time. You know, so it takes a while to, you know, it takes a while to go down. It takes a while to recover. So if you have any you know, anything like that again, like it's gonna take time to both recover and. Don't buy gold if it requires a receipt. Buy it from Gummy in the marketplace. But I'm not quite sure, you know, about gold. You still have to, you know, use some kind of money to, you know, go buy stuff. But if you look at gold, gold also lost value, guys. Gold also lost value. If you look at gold, this is gold. First of all, 2008. In 2008, gold also went down, so it, you know, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't anything that could save you from the crash. This is 2000 financial, so gold went down. How much did gold went down? 30-40% it went down, right? It did recover quite fast, but you know, it still went down. But down here, you cannot see it. I cannot see here. Maybe you can find it. Gold value during depression. Gold value during depression. Let's see up here. 19, 20, 25, 30. It went down. When did depression actually start? Let's go figure it out. Let's go up here and go to DJY. Started actually at September 29 to July 32. September 29. So September 29. It started actually gold value during depression went, you know, skyrocket towards the upside. But you know, that might be, you know, with what you said about you know, they confiscating gold, so you know, making the you know, gold being valuable and stuff like that. Elon will mine gold on Mars. GG. Yeah, that's game over, definitely. He's gonna flood the supply market. And yeah, along the fear at 40.5. Ooh. 40.5. So you see the pattern is playing out. It always plays out, but you know. Allodial. Titles analysis now. Anyone who purchases a house after 1975 does not own the land. The government can steal it, hence you will own nothing and you will be happy. I have some anxiety, but stick to the plan. I took the long on 40.5. 40.5 on what? What did you... What's at 40.5? 40 or 50? What did you buy? RR is at 48. So on 144. Here we go, BTC. Nah, just small pullback. But yeah, about the debt, I don't think we will have inflation. I don't think we will have inflation when if the crisis hits. I think we will have deflation, and we will have deflationary crash. Because if you have inflation, what's the best thing you can do during hyperinflation? Is take debt. You just gather as much debt as you can during inflationary crash, because debt like goes away, right? And I don't think it's gonna go away. The worldwide economic depression began in 29, and last 10 years it began in the USA. It might have lasted the 10 years, like economic depression lasted 10 years, yeah, but the markets, you know, hit bottom after 3 years in 32, right? So we are just looking at the bottom, but we saw that, you know, even the recovery time took a long time, so definitely less than plus years, perhaps. So... allow me my asteroids long before going to Mars. It just makes sense, a lot of money, metals in these things. Yeah, but you know, it's one thing to mine metals on the Earth where you have everything available, and then, you know, sending a ship to mine some metal and then selling it on Earth. Like the cost of, you know, sending a ship up, you know, mining and sending it back, it's gonna skyrocket the price. So nobody's gonna go buy that stuff. Chaco Ben is in the house, by the way. Chaco Ben, 10K. Hi man, I love you, man. No hard feelings, you know. We'll see if you get to 10K. Everyone is bullish. Yeah, it just takes a little bit move, like 2% moves towards upside, and everybody's bullish again. Wow, pump. Yeah. Dump it. Not yet, not yet. It's a nice pump, but we are waiting right now for the daily close. Let's see 1 hourly. Hold on, 1 hour close. 1 hour closing is still below this. 6 minutes left on the 1 hourly. Will it close above or below that 50 moving average? Depends to be seen. Now keep the mined materials in space. Very expensive to send to space. The bull and dead. No, the bull ain't dead. So we're gonna see that. Light speed has arrived. So it was nice bottom though, it was nice. So it depends whether this is a bottom or not. We have to see how the daily close is gonna close. If we pull a little bit, maybe we get some kind of doji down here that might actually, you know, pull us towards that 41,560. Let's see 1 hourly time frame from 560. If we pull down a little bit down here and close around 500 here, we're gonna get a doji on the daily time frame, which might actually be nice. Bude sell, yeah? Semco, I don't know, man. I don't give a, you know, buy sell advice, you know. I tell you what I think, and then you have to, you know, do the, you know, the decision making part. I'm still short. What's my portfolio? I don't, just some, you know, shit coins here and there, and dollars. I want actually to buy the bottom, but could not decide. So, you know, we're gonna see. I'm always a little bit worried before, you know, before the daily close, any kind of pump. I travel around the world a lot, and in the end, USD is always in high demand, whether it's first world or a developing nation. It's a safer haven in time of crisis. Šta bi ti uradio? I don't know, man. You gotta decide. You gotta do the hard work. You know, you can listen to what people tell you. You know, but you have to do the decision. You know, you gotta man up and decide what you're gonna do. What's the target for a relief rally top? Yeah, that's an interesting question. What kind of relief rally do we look at? I would say on the weekly time frame. Right now, maybe it's gonna be something like 51,000 up here. Depends on how big bounce we get. Maybe, you know, this is gonna be next week. It's gonna be all the way down here. Some kind of 51k, I would say. Some kind of 51k. Maybe. That's still 20% towards the upside, but you know. Maybe also just 48.11 or 51. 48 or 51. Give it a, let's see here how this looks. Like this 51,000, this is the previous top up here. So are we gonna get a relief rally all the way up there? Can we go higher than this? We're gonna see. If we get above 51k, then you know we are looking at some kind of, you know, higher levels up here maybe. But I would say the first target should be around 48, and the next target's about 51, and then after that we gotta see how, you know, we gotta see how much bullishness we have in the market. I'm new to this game and still learning. That's good, man. Keep on learning. Bits might drop to 30k even. Not right now. I mean, it might drop to 10k, but not right now. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I'm drinking Pepsi Max. Fun fact, the last time BTC had 7 consecutive candles was December 2017. Oh man. We currently have, yeah. That's a bad correlation. Copy is super helpful. There is another bearish level down here at 46,000. If you just go like up here and just get rejected by that, that's very, very bearish. That's at 46,000 up here. Let's see it. There are a lot of levels, but you know, I think these upper ones are more important than this one at 46, but you know. Also, it depends on how far we actually close this up here. Can we close above 43,000 or not, you know. Give or take, give or take. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart up here for a second and see how this actually works out. Let's go a little bit back in time. Former oh, I forgot how it's called. I forgot what it's called. What was the name? Oh yeah, Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. What are the 5 favorite alts? Right now, 5 favorite alts must be Harmony 1, Harmony 1, I think right now Sol, maybe, Link, Phantom, CRV, Atom. There is not much beside that though. I think R as well. I haven't checked R in a while. Nah, not R. Yeah. Yeah. The bottom of the triple top on the yearly chart ends at 4.6k, and the final leg of the head and shoulders pattern was in the bottom. When you are thinking of the bottom, guys, don't just look at the charts and think of it. You also have to look at a little bit on the other side. You have to understand that Bitcoin mining price is around 18k. Previously, last time when we went down to 3k, the mining price was around I think 5k or something like that. So we went down below that, you know, miners started losing money, so they have no interest in selling, so selling pressure stops. So below 18k, selling pressure is gonna stop. So below 18k, the selling pressure is gonna stop. Thanks, man. I like staking Tron and others as well. I don't do DeFi, though. I don't do DeFi. What's KYC? Know your customer. Who's your favorite crypto YouTuber? I don't have any. I just, you know, watch random people. Dinner with the wife, folks. Adios. Ciao, man. See you around. So Bitcoin is right now. Let's see here on the 5-minute chart what's doing. We just had an hourly close. Let's see how hourly close actually happened. It technically closed below, but you know, we opened above, so that's nice. 57. So that's nice so far. I look like doing something like this up here, then maybe it's gonna pump at a later point. I don't think I'm gonna stream. There is no longer SRA. You from Serbia? No, I'm from Bosnia. But you know, when I was a kid, you know, I lived in Yugoslavia. You're right. So you grow up, you know, yeah, you are from Yugoslavia, Yugoslavan, you know, everything, right? And then you know, war came, and then we moved, and then everybody was like, "Where are you from?" And I'm from Yugoslavia. And I said, "No, you're not. You're from Bosnia. You're Bosnian." Oh, okay, you know. So life changes. Okay, guys, we're gonna stop it there because, you know, I'm not gonna stream for 1 more hour because it's not much is happening. Bitcoin did the move. Right now it's going through some kind of consolidation period over here, you know, and we're gonna see, you know, what happens at a later point. Do we, you know, break towards the upside, downside, what happens? But you know, it is nice move towards the upside. We might get this 4-hourly bullish engulfing candle as long as we close above, what's that? As long as we close above 41.6. We're gonna get a bullish engulfing candle on 4 hour, which is actually quite nice. I think it is just gonna stay up here in this range up here until the, you know, next hour, and then we'll see, you know, if we continue going towards the upside, what happens, right? I like your stream, so chill, even if BTC keeps dumping. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. That's it, guys. I'll see you around, you know, another time when, you know, it starts dumping or pumping again. And that's that. Okay, take care, guys. Don't panic sell and don't panic buy. It goes both directions. Don't panic sell and don't panic buy. You know, the best time to buy, what people do not understand, is the markets are very calm, nobody cares about it. That's when you buy. See you around, guys. Bye bye.